This year, Lake Orion High School has a new face within the administration department following Mr. Burden's departure from the school last year. He's a former football coach and counselor with tons of experience at multiple different schools within the Metro Detroit area. Mr. Kiner brings in tons of experience to help the LOHS student body this school year. We sat down with Mr. Kiner himself to tell us more.
Yeah, so I started off teaching at East Detroit, where I was a family consumer science teacher, and then I went off to L'Anse Creuse and L'Anse Creuse North, where I was a family consumer science teacher again, but also a football coach at L'Anse Creuse North. And from there, I went down to Hamtramck to be a behavior interventionist and an assistant principal. So that's kind of my journey in education.
During his time as a football coach at L'Anse Creuse North, Mr. Kiner learned many qualities that transfer over to being an assistant principal. We asked him about those qualities and how they apply to his new job.
Yeah, it definitely transfers. So like when you're a coach, you're building your program, you're helping kids get to the next level, you're making sure how you implement a system, and that really transfers over to being an assistant principal because I'm in charge of AP and MTSS and testing. So like you have to put in systems and you have to make sure you monitor. But the biggest thing is really just helping kids get to where they want to go. So how do we help them get to the next step? Because that's what high school is. It's a stepping ground of where you're going to go and what careers you're going to do. So that's a really fun avenue for me.
He brings a lot of knowledge. He brings a lot of knowledge in areas that we need some help with. Some things that are called MTSS. It's a multi-tiered support system, and it's really a system that schools put in place to help students who are struggling a little bit academically or with attendance or with social emotional things, and it's more of a systemic way of responding to those needs in a way that not only just help the student but also can work within the structure of a school day. And we have a unique school day here at Lake Orion High School with our block scheduling. So it's been a little hard for us to figure out exactly the best way of going about that. Mr. Kiner's brought a lot of background experience and knowledge into helping us get that go this year.
Mr. Kiner is always available if any students need any help or have any questions for him. Let's make sure we welcome him as a face to LOHS. For WDBC, I'm Ben Shea.